It's Amber Scotchburn from Tutoring with a Twist, and I just am coming to you from my bedroom in my robe. And the reason I wanted to do that was I wanted to give you your day 5 tip. And you might be thinking, how are we doing our day 5 tip when it's Monday? Wouldn't today be the day 6 tip? Well, day 6 will be coming at you later, so don't worry about that. But for today's tip, I really wanted to make a point in that you can take a break. Now, this applies to the people that are thinking that they need to have a schedule every day and do something every day and be on it. You too can take a break. This is coming to the people that are thinking, oh my goodness, am I already taking too many breaks? I feel like taking a nap. My kids aren't doing math. They're not going to come out a scholar. You too can take a break. So my day 5 tip, which was actually a practice for myself as well, was to take a break. So it actually was really bothering me. It was in the back of my head all day on Friday. You're going to take a break, Amber. You're not going to do the tip because you're making a point. But it actually affected me. So just so that you're aware, it's going to affect people differently. And I think that's just a really good reflection as to where we are in the world. Just be very aware of how you might be feeling and reacting to things. And not to beat yourself up, but just get curious with yourself. So for me, for example, that was my intention on Friday, was to take a break, and so that I could share that with you guys on Monday. And I need to share that that was difficult for me. So I have to get curious with myself. Where in my life am I not permitting myself to take breaks or putting extra pressure on myself? And so that's what I'm going to invite you guys to do for day 5, which would have been last Friday. Tip 5, which is get curious with yourself where your emotions yourself are coming from. So day 1 through 4, we're really looking at our kids and our home and what we could be doing. And day 5, I want you to kind of reflect that back in on you. And so for me, as I mentioned, I purposely didn't come on and do a video to give a break and to show that you could do a break. And then I came on in my robe so that you visually would be like, okay, yeah, you can take a break. But how that affected me was it sat in the back of my mind going, why are you taking a break? Shouldn't you be doing this? Shouldn't you be doing that? There's all these things to do. And so that's where my brain goes. And what I actually did on Friday, which I don't ever do, is I had a nap because I could not stop the voices. No, I'm just kidding. I just could not stop the pressure I was putting on myself to do something in terms of this video. And so that's what I did because that's what worked for me. And I actually wasn't sure if it would work for me because any times before in the past where I've maybe tried to have an app to slow my brain down, and also because I feel extra exhausted, but it actually did work for me on Friday. And you could work for you too. So, you might find yourself doing something totally out of the normal for you. And that's okay too. So just get really curious with yourself and take a break. All right, I'll be coming back later on to do day 6. And we are totally open to hearing from you in terms of any questions or concerns that you might have. People that have been commenting, that's amazing, or private messaging, that's awesome. I'm taking all of that in, and then we'll base tips around that too. Don't forget, we are on the beach this week talking to the radio station, talking to about tips, so you can always tune into us there. And just to mention, so I'm doing this tip a day, Monday to Friday, on our Facebook page. And then we have some of our amazing Twister tutors. We have Julie, who will be starting soon, so coming soon to a Facebook page near you. Julie will be doing the Book Thief, and she'll be doing it bilingual, like so in French and English. And we have The Hobbit on Thursdays with Chris. at 12 Pacific Standard Time. And so he'll be reading The Hobbit as well as having some questions. So parents, if you're out there, or kids, if you're out there listening and you've always wanted to read The Hobbit, settle in at noon Pacific Standard Time on Thursdays. And if you're not able to do it live, it'll be there for you to come to when you can. And then there's Family Fun Fridays at 12 on Fridays Pacific Standard Time. So last Friday, our Twisted Tutor Elvina read this really super cute book and then did a craft with everybody. And that's what she'll be doing, is just kind of easy, fun things you can do without a ton of prep or a ton of materials. So that's our way of giving back. And just also did my last piece here that I almost forgot about as I was about to sign out, which is finding your heart. So that's how I'm going to end each of my videos, just to really drill it in your heads, guys, is that as we're going through this, we're going to have some mistakes that come. Consider these couple weeks as your blooper reels as you homeschool your kids. And then as you're going through an experience, find your heart beat, whether it's here, maybe you'll find it in your neck, maybe on your wrist, you can find your pulse, but essentially find it somewhere. And if you can find it, you're winning, right? And if you can't find it, obviously we wouldn't be watching this live video together and you wouldn't be winning. So the whole point of it is you'll be able to find it. And no matter what happens, you can't set up Zoom. You don't even know what Zoom is, and you're trying to get your kids on it. You know, your kids are supposed to be doing math, and they're not. It's fine. You find your heartbeat. You remember it's still beating. Theirs is still beating. You take your deep breath, and tomorrow's a new day. Or the next moment is a new moment. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, tip today was take a break. You might need to. All right, coming to you from my bedroom in my robe. Bye-bye.